Welcome to the third place game here at the Williamsville Holiday Tournament between the Tremont Turks and the PORTA Blue Jays. We should have a pretty good one on our hands here. Just one game away from the 30th Holiday Tournament Championship game. As Tremont wins the tip, it'll be Ryan Kaiser bringing it up. Gets it to Miller Reynolds. Back over to Griffin Meeker. Now to Reynolds, who's going to drive. Kick back to McLean, over to Meeker. Kicks to Kaiser. Drives baseline, goes up. No, gets out to McLean.
Double dribble.
Yeah.
I mean, they moved the ball really well. It was a great offensive possession from Tremont. I just think if you're McLean, you got to pass that out to Meeker because he was wide open for a three.
So it'll be Hoke getting to Marr. To the corner for Hoagland. Jab, drive, spin, go up, over, and in for the basket. So PORTA leads by 2 to start this one. Miller Reynolds moving to his left, gives to Kaiser. Kind of that give and go, but kicks to Griffin Meeker, who drives baseline, kicks down to Dawson, over to McLean.
I think he should have shot that ball. I mean, he was open for a wide open three.
He shot a few threes as Kaiser drives, kicks to Meeker. Three-pointer is good.
Good. There you go, Meeker.
Tremont responds good with a nice three there.
I think if you're Tremont, I think Meeker's got to have a really good game if you want to win tonight. PORTA's a good team, but Meeker has shown he's been your best scorer all tournament.
Definitely, PORTA, best thing for them going is really their defense. They've done a great job on the defensive end of the court, even against Williamsville, who we know is obviously a tough opponent to play against defensively, but they did a good job there.
Tipped out of bounds by Dawson. It will stay with PORTA underneath. McClure will take it out. Looks like a 4-low, kind of a 4-low set here for PORTA. It's like a lob.
Get it into Hoagland. Get back to Marr in the corner, who gets out, resets Carrick now. Top, drives into the lane. Blocked by McLean there.
Good block.
Clean block there. One of the first clean blocks we've really seen all tournament and all day.
Yeah, and Carrick, he's a really good scorer. Hasn't played much in the past couple, games. Kaiser almost stolen by Meeker.
Meeker going to bring it up, pushes to Dawson. Dawson goes through the contact
it's good finish.
To the rim, and good finish there. See, he just went straight through McClure there. So, Marr now going to give over to Carrick. Down to Hoagland. Hoagland not going to go to work, gives it back out to McClure.
This is kind of what PORTA had problems with last night, or 2 nights ago against Williamsville. They didn't have a whole lot of clean open looks.
No.
There's a good drive by Carrick. That's
Carrick,
a good finish.
great job.
That's what they have to get more of, because obviously we saw 2 nights ago, they didn't have any good looks against Williamsville. It's like a foul is going to be called on Hoagland there.
To their point, I think that what they need to do is maybe not let Griffin McClure bring the ball up. As some of their best sets are getting him open looks in the corner and things. I think that maybe Carrick or even Marr can really handle that job. I don't think it's something
on that one
that is necessarily exclusive to McClure.
But if you're PORTA, you also have to think McClure's your best scorer.
Definitely.
Our team's gonna, if he's not gonna bring the ball up, are they gonna treat him like sailing, where you just play, you just deny him the ball if he doesn't bring it up.
McLean kicks to the corner, back to Dawson to Meeker. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound by
It's a really good look for Meeker. Just didn't knock it down.
They've done a great job all tournament of good ball movement, getting open looks. McClure with a 3-pointer of his own is no good. Rebound by Griffin Meeker. Kaiser gets it to Reynolds. Jab. Down the baseline, up. Shot no good. Rebound.
Kind of forced that one.
Yeah.
And he didn't do a whole lot in their last game. It didn't seem like, I believe, against Calvary.
I think that if
got to get him going a little bit.
Miller Reynolds there had just, gone up for it when he drove. He probably would have made that as Carrick. 3-pointer for the Blue Jays is off the mark.
We'll just go out of bounds.
Yeah, maybe Hoagland probably could have hustled for that, but I think maybe he thought McLean touched it, or so no hustle there. But Ryan Kaiser going to bring it up for Tremont.
I'd like to see Tremont maybe try to play fast again. Against Calvary
Reynolds
a couple days
to Dawson,
ago.
3-pointer, no good. Tipped by McLean, good hustle.
But
almost got to it, but
I think noticed against Calvary they played a little slower than they have the first couple games we saw them in. And they obviously, they barely
Graham Emick and Hunter
they barely
Smith
beat them,
in for Tremont.
Then obviously against Warrensburg 2 nights ago, they need to play their pace of game. They haven't done that the past couple games, it doesn't seem like.
So Carrick, guarded by Miller Reynolds, doesn't use the screen from Hogue. Now he does. Gets it over to Marr. Marr gets it to McClure, guarded by Graham Emick. Jab, nothing. Gets back to Carrick, who will get it out to Hoagland. Back to McClure. Carrick again has it. He'll just take it to the lane. Has to stop, get back out to Hoagland.
I think that's a good job from Carrick, not forcing a shot there. Maybe they can find a better one in this possession.
As McClure here gets to Marr. Back to McClure. McClure driving baseline, has to pull it back out. He goes back down, up, no good on the shot. Kind of just
forced another one. I mean,
as they get it to Miller Reynolds, back to McLean.
They had Meeker open for another three if they saw him.
That's Smith. Reynolds, looked like he was fouled there. Pull-up jumper is in. So another guy potentially going to be on the first team all-tournament. And he is guarding Carrick, the ball handler for the Blue Jays. Switched off, Dawson's got him now. Carrick over to Marr. Deep three-pointer is in for the Blue Jays.
To free him and McClure up.
Is tied up with just under 3 minutes to go, 7-7.
Quick quarter so far, it seems like. Only one foul called. First couple games of the day were slow, so it's good to see, a faster-paced game here. A lot of Porta fans traveled here.
Smith to Reynolds, deep three is off the mark, rebound by.
It's great hustle
Carrick
from McLean.
Gets it, good hustle there for the Turks.
Got to get back.
Carrick gonna kick to the corner to Marr, down low to Hoke. Let him go to work. Kick down to Hoagland. Jumper is off the front of the rim. So Hunter Smith will bring it up. Gets it down there to Dawson, who was just wide open.
Finish up in the air.
Yeah, got way behind everyone and was wide open for an easy layup.
Porta hanging around here against Tremont.
So it's just a two-point game.
Yeah.
And a minute has already come off since our last set, and it's kind of going by quick. Hoagland.
Another good move.
Yeah, nice job down low.
Tie game. Doesn't seem like it's a tie game, but it is.
Working.
Seems like Tremont's up by 5 or 6 here, but Porta's done a good job of
kicked.
Sticking
McLean,
right there.
Three-pointer is in. 12-9 now in favor of the Turks. 1.5 minutes to go.
Haven't seen him shoot many, but he's very capable of knocking it down from the outside.
We saw it against Williamsville.
Yep, a few weeks
as
ago.
Hoke spins, goes up. No good. Rebound by Miller Reynolds.
Gotta finish those.
Who gets it to Dawson. Back to Miller Reynolds, who drives in the lane, kicks down to Dawson, to McLean. Another three-pointer. This one is off the mark. Rebound by Carrick. He's going to bring it up. Almost loses it, but
try to
bring
cross.
it out, reset. As McClure as Carrick just drives. And one. Yeah, so they will not call it on the floor. I thought maybe they were going to call it on the floor, but they called it on the shot. So Carrick headed the line.
I think it was
chance at a three-point play.
It's that gather step.
Yeah.
So that's why they called him the act of shooting.
So it's a one-point game. They're trying to tie this one up with just about a minute to go. 1:02 in the first quarter here. It's Carrick at the free throw line. Makes it, so it's all tied up here. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Ryan Kaiser back in, gives to Graham Emick.
So he had him and Gardner of Warrensburg had a lot of turnovers 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
It's not really their style of basketball. I mean, they're guys that take care of the ball and make smart decisions.
So Kaiser gets it quickly into Poppenhouse, and we've seen them do
just
that.
Wasn't even paying attention.
That's the second time that they've done this in the tournament. They've done a great job at it, just quickly getting a shot off on the inbound. It's a great job, great look. Drew Carter in for the Blue Jays, gets it over to Marr, to Hoagland, down low to Carter, and he
turned it over, hit off his knee.
Just a little bit too hard of a pass there from Hoagland. Carter couldn't reel it in. So Ryan Kaiser bringing it up with 27 seconds. Meeker to Kaiser in the corner.
Pick and roll, two-man game.
Left side, Kaiser spins, goes up, blocked by Hoagland. Poppenhouse got it, gets it down to Kaiser, who goes up, blocked again by Hoagland. Great job.
Yeah.
So 12 seconds, McClure.
Porta's got a chance here to tie this or take the lead.
Carrick's three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Poppenhouse. Hunter Smith gets it to Graham Emick, whose shot at the buzzer is no good.
Thought he had time to dribble.
So maybe. It's a 2-point lead now for the Tremont Turks. We've got a good one here in the first quarter. We'll be back for second quarter action. Back here after the first quarter, Tremont leads by 2 over the PORTA Blue Jays, as this one has been our best game of the day so far.
Yeah, PORTA had a couple good looks, something that they struggled against 2 nights ago. Tremont's, they've had some good looks. They've knocked down some shots.
As Hoke down low finds Carter wide open, who goes up.
Those are just
no good. Hoke gets the rebound, and it's in and out. Rebound by Carter, goes right back up, no good. Again, Poppenhouse gets it. Kaiser.
Got to finish one of those.
Have to finish at the rim there. Kaiser going to go. Shot going to be on the floor.
Looks like they're going to call it on the floor. Yeah. Shot went in.
But it's called on the floor, so.
Right call, in my opinion. He wasn't gathering quite yet when they fouled him. So take it out underneath. A cross-screen action.
Get it to Smith. Shot is in. They've done a great job again on the inbound.
And it's just a simple cross-screen. I think you just got to defend that. And PORTA just, didn't bump the cut, didn't bump this, player or anything.
A 4-point lead now. Carrick kicks over to Hoke. Hoke back to Carrick. They're going to probably reset here. As Carrick going to drive, has nothing, has to give it to Carter. A minute has gone off here in the second quarter. McClure gets it to Carter.
Haven't seen much of the continuous ball screen action from PORTA.
Down low to Hoke.
Jump ball. Looks like it'll go to Tremont. But, first day you saw a lot of that continuous ball screen, roll to the basket, post up. It's just been a bunch of pass cut, away screens. And, I think you got to try something different because, they're just struggling a little bit offensively.
Meeker kicks to Poppenhouse. Corner 3 is no good. Rebound by Carrick, who has to save it.
Great save.
Great job there.
Especially finding Marr. You don't want to throw that away right to Smith for an easy layup.
Hoke sets a screen. Marr got a dish to the corner. Carrick, three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Hunter
That's some good looks. Just hasn't knocked him down in this tournament.
As Poppenhouse drives the lane, gives to Kaiser on the give and go.
And one.
Wow.
Carrick got him. Looks like either a push or on the arm. Tremont can extend this up to 7 here if he can knock down this free throw. Carrick's going to come out. Barrett Morris will check in. I don't think we saw him against Williamsville a couple nights ago.
No, he played in the game before.
Yep.
So Ryan Kaiser from the free throw line is no good. We've seen him miss a few times now from there.
Push is going to be called on Tremont. I think PORTA's lucky that wasn't a travel because Morris and Marr miscommunicated. Both tried to go for the rebound.
Kaiser's first foul. So Hunter Smith goes out and in comes Miller Reynolds. Griffin McClure bringing the ball up again, guarded by Isaac Reese.
pick and roll here.
Yeah, McClure
Good job
gets
defending it from
over to
Tremont.
Morse. Now to Carter. Goes to the top now. Back to McClure. Just going to drive kick to the corner. Marr. Nothing there. Has to pull it back out. Down to Morse. Morse to McClure. Corner 3. No good. Rebound by Hoke. He'll go up and no good.
Like some contact.
Yeah, a lot of contact down there, but Miller Reynolds going to bring it up. Nonetheless, gets to Kaiser, who's just going to take it straight to the rim, and he missed it. He doesn't miss
He
those
doesn't miss
often.
many of those.
McClure.
I think Porta can capitalize on that from Kaiser there, maybe grab some momentum.
Up to the largest lead the Tremont Turks have had, 6 points. Marr spins. Goes up over Meeker, in and out.
Saw that a few nights ago against Sailing, tried that a few times, hit a couple of them.
Very well contested.
Yeah.
So
Good
he's
defense.
definitely not afraid to shoot it. Here's Meeker. Deep three-pointer. Off the mark. Rebound by Poppenhaus. Great job. One-handed. Kaiser goes up. Kicks to Reynolds. Back
Meeker
over to
again.
Meeker. Stops. Drives in. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Marr.
Probably like to see him shoot the 3 there instead of a contested 2.
4.5 minutes now to go in the second quarter. 6-point lead still for the Turks.
Porta's going to slow it up a little bit, maybe try to get a good offensive look.
See if they can't get
Yeah.
McClure open.
Missed some easy layups, though, too. You know, it's a 6-point game. This
Yeah.
game could be tight if they can just finish down low around the rim.
You know, we've talked about they're probably one of the smallest teams we've
They
seen in
are,
this
yep.
tournament. By far
Them and
as
Prairie
Marr
Central
goes, blocked
blocked.
away by Poppenhaus. Looked effortless to him.
I think Meeker has to push the ball
Yeah,
a little bit better
he
than
will.
he did. He's going to go all the
Goes
way.
up, no good. Rebound by Hoke. As I think that they really need to keep Hoagland in if they want to keep size as
Yep.
Porta calls a timeout
I don't
here.
blame them. You know, try to settle them down, get a good look offensively. We'll be a 30-second
yeah,
timeout.
We'll be back after the timeout. .357 to play here in the second quarter. Tremont leads by 6, their largest lead of the day. So this game slowed down just a little bit here.
Has just a little bit. Still, still seems like a fast game,
Yeah.
but pace-wise, it has slowed down. Kaiser, I haven't really seen him push the ball too much.
He's done it a few times. He missed a
just
layup
a few
and
times.
he got to the line once, but that was really it. McClure in the corner.
See if Porta gets get a nice layup down low or something open for a 3 here after this timeout that they just called.
That's Hoagland going to back down.
There's the
Dawson
layup.
goes up and in
There's the layup.
for the score. Miller Reynolds has it quickly. Kaiser back to Dawson. He's going to spin down the lane, go up. No, sorry, that's Reese who missed the layup. Dawson.
Foul on Dawson, pushed
Yeah.
on the Marr tried to go for the rebound. Both teams with 2 fouls here, 3:19 to play in the second quarter. Tremont up 18-14.
McClure going to bring it up for the Blue Jays. Hoagland gets over to Morse. Morse to Carter.
So Carter knocked one down. I believe against Williamsville the other night.
The end of the first quarter there,
yeah,
right near the end, and then
hasn't
Shuffler
really-
responded on the other end.
He hasn't had a shot since
McClure
then.
has it tipped away, but right to Marr. Now to Morse. Morse definitely not super comfortable with the ball in his hands.
No, he's going to kind of play that small ball 4.
Down to Hoagland. Let him go to work. Goes up, over, no good on the shot. Tried to tip it away from Kaiser.
I think he's got to go into contact. Can't be
Down low to
fading away.
Reynolds. Good find there from Kaiser.
There he is, pushing the ball. That's where Tremont's at their best, when Kaiser can push the ball.
Back up to a 6-point lead now. Porta gets down the lane, goes up. No good. Rebound by
offensive
Hoagland.
rebound.
Goes up over Dawson.
A lot of people would think that's an over the back, but there was no box out. He just did a good job of going up there and grabbing the ball.
4-point lead for the Turks. Kaiser calls for a screen. He's going to take it all the way. His shot no good. Tipped right to Morse.
Probably should have jump stopped and played off two.
McClure kicks to Carter, who drives, hop step into the lane. His shot
like it was tipped.
No good.
Go off.
Gonna be
Morse.
Off Morse there.
Looked like that shot might have been tipped by Tremont.
By Kaiser there, but I think
maybe
just because of Kaiser's smaller stature, I think he gets a lot of those calls when he really tips it there. Didn't quite look like Morse could even have gotten around Kaiser there, but I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Kaiser.
It's not been too loud for this third, fourth place game.
There's plenty of people here.
Plenty of people here. It's just not loud.
Not really Tremont or Porta fans.
A lot of Bullets fans are starting to come in now, though, before Warrensburg can get here.
Kaiser gives to that's Emick. Back to Kaiser, who's going to drive baseline spin over to Miller Reynolds. Back to Emick. Gives over to Dawson. Down low to McLean. To Dawson. To McLean, who's going to drive, go to the lane. Wild shot off the backboard. Good rebound there by.
Just noticed, Meeker's been on the bench for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the game plan
I think
with that
they're
is.
doing a lot of subbing in this game. They subbed a lot of guys. They kind of giving their starters a little bit of rest. You know, even Kaiser was out for a lot of that first quarter as Carrick has it. Spins, gets by Kaiser. His shot no good. Rebound by Hoagland, whose shot falls. So it's a 2-point lead, 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Hoagland's done a great job of cleaning up Porta's misses around the rim in this game. I think that's what is 6 points off of offensive rebounds.
Done a great job today as Miller Reynolds has it. With a 2-point lead, he's going to drive kick to Emick.
Might go 2 for 1.
Who drives to Dawson, 3-pointer. And that one falls in for the Turks as they take a 5-point lead with 26 seconds to play here
Porta's
in the second quarter.
Hold for one shot. Looks like they're going to. Don't want Tremont to get the ball back and a chance to extend this lead past 5.
Definitely not, as McClure gets over to Hoagland. Hoagland, 9 seconds now. Carrick to Marr, 6 seconds. Down to 5.
Whoa.
Deep 3 from McClure. No good. Tipped
went in.
to Marr at the buzzer. No good.
5-point lead for Tremont. Halftime.
So we'll see you guys after halftime. Back here, second half action here between the PORTA Blue Jays and the Tremont Turks. Tremont leads by 5 here, as we've had a pretty good one so far.
Absolutely.
In this one. Carrick gets it down to Hoagland in the lane. And just kind of a miscommunication on where Hoke was, but
it's a great look. I mean, he was open for a layup. Just got to, find him. Looks like Warrensburg showed up.
This place starting to
get packed. A lot of purple, a lot of yellow.
As they get it to Miller Reynolds. Jab step, gets it back over to Dawson. Dawson gets it to Reynolds, who drives and turns the
looks like over the back. Meeker tried to save it, but
didn't know if Meeker maybe got a hand on it before he stepped down, but they say he did not. So it'll be Blue Jay ball, down by 5, 7.5 to play.
PORTA can chip away here. Remember, they're down 16-4 a few nights ago.
So plenty of experience, a little ways.
Double dribble. Hoagland, yeah. Another unforced mistake.
Hoagland turns the ball over on back-to-back possessions.
Got to be better.
But at this point, I don't think you want to take him out. He's
been your best player.
He gives you the biggest lineup as well.
Yep.
I mean,
he's been offensive rebounding very well.
McLean, three-pointer is in.
Got to step out, guard him. He's kind of the small ball 5 that Tremont runs with.
So now, if you are PORTA, you have to respond with anything at this point, because you cannot let it get out of hand from here, as we've seen the Turks do as they get it down to Hoke. Let him go to work, go up, over, no good. Rebounded by Kaiser. He'll push it up the floor. Now to Meeker. Meeker goes up and in, so it's a 10-point lead now, up to double digits.
Kaiser just pushes it down the court and finds an open player for a layup.
Carrick gets it to Hoagland. Hoagland now. Not a whole lot to go, as they get it back to Hoagland in the corner after Carrick had it. Now to Hoke. To McClure, down low to Hoagland.
Go to work.
Yep, goes up, under, and in.
I think you gotta find him the ball underneath. He's been your best player.
8-point games. They quickly get it ahead to Dawson.
Oh, they're called block.
So
I believe he missed the shot, didn't he? Or did they count it? He made the shot.
Don't know if they.
Gonna count it. Looks like they're gonna count it on the floor and say it's underneath.
So a little bit of a breather there for the Blue Jays.
Yes,
that would really have swung momentum deeply into the Turks' favor as they get it to Miller Reynolds to McLean. 3-pointer again.
Way off. Yeah.
So Marr will inbound it. Kaiser gonna basically kind of press, tip the ball away. That's kind of what he's best at. Off the inbound, just tips it right away from Carrick.
Good finish from Kaiser.
And they score quickly.
Full timeout. PORTA down 10 now.
So we'll be back after the timeout. Back here in the third quarter, a 10-point lead now up for the Turks as they've kind of started to take over here in the third quarter. And
up 10 now.
Yeah, if you're PORTA, you desperately need a score and try and not let this one get completely away from you.
They've just struggled to score points the past couple games, and it's just, sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. But
I think that they need to do a better job on the offensive side of the ball. Just getting better, and I mean, really just any look possible. As Hoagland there, fade away, couldn't go, but Marr gets the rebound, goes up and out. Rebound by Hoke, goes up and in. So it's an 8-point game now. Kaiser gonna bring it up. They did a good job getting back on him, so he couldn't push it up all the way as they get it to Miller Reynolds in the corner. He's gonna go. throws it way down there to Dawson.
Good
really
pass,
hard,
just threw it really way too hard.
As McClure brings it up.
Maybe a screen and roll here. Gives it up.
Carrick kicks to Marr. Down low to Hoke. See if he can't go to work. He does not give. He does get back to Carrick.
You know, with Tremont playing kind of the small ball 5 with McLean as the 5, I think you got to work the ball down low. You know, Porta's got really small guards, but they're bigs. They're decent size down there.
Yeah. So Carrick.
It's like Hoagland's going to post up McLean. They don't get it to him.
Get it to Marr, though. Let's see if he wants to drive baseline. He does not. Gives back out to McClure.
Patient offensive possession, down 8. You know,
McClure at the top, at basically the logo here.
I think it's okay to waste some time. You know, you're down 8, just, you know, get some points here.
He goes into the lane, and just a tough break. As he gets his own rebound, finds Carrick, who drives, goes up and out.
Wow.
So tipped there, maybe.
PORTA.
Yeah, tipped by Meeker.
Yep. They got to capitalize on this. You know, you missed 2 easy, you know, layup type shots. I think you got to come away with points now that Tremont tipped it out and couldn't get the rebound.
So PORTA maybe going to try to free up. Oh, no, does not try to free up McClure, but they get it to him. Back to Marr, wide open, 3-pointer. No good, rebound by Hoke, gets to McClure. He's wide open for a 3. Does not fall, rebound by Carrick. Blocked.
Looked like he was
by
fouled,
Smith,
though, got tripped.
So Hunter Smith will
Take
bring
a charge.
it up.
They try. They call block, he wasn't set. McClure was not set, so
it'll be
Meeker going to the line, or Smith?
Smith going to the line there.
Him and Meeker look almost identical.
Yeah, almost identical. The green shoes is how you tell them apart.
I guess so, yeah.
Smith makes his first, so it's up to a 9-point lead.
Makes the second one, will be back up to double digits. If you're Tremont, obviously that's what you want to have. Double-digit lead here in the second half.
Misses it, so 9-point lead. 4 minutes to go here.
I think Porta's got to go on a little bit of a run here. Cut this within 4. You know, you're down 9 right now.
You don't feel awful headed into the 4th.
Hope just ran over Kaiser.
Kaiser, I mean, I think he flopped there a little bit. He barely put his shoulder, and he just went straight down.
It could have called a trip on Kaiser laying on the ground. You know, it's not
Carrick,
nothing he can do about it.
Goes through.
It's a good move.
Yeah. But
down to 7.
Yeah. So here's Emick, 3-pointer.
Wow, big answer. Great answer.
So extends the lead back to 10. Carrick gonna bring it up for the Blue Jays. Has to get it over to Hoagland, right side. Guarded by Meeker, back to McClure. To Carrick, who wanted to give it to Hoke. Drives, kicks over to McClure now.
Carrick hasn't done a great job of shooting the 3 ball in this tournament, but
as McClure steps through, his shot, no good. Rebound by McLean.
Oh, he's throwing elbows, and they're going to call a foul on Hoagland. Looks like he reached in, got him on the arm.
So Drew Carter comes in for Hoke. So now you're back into a bit of a smaller lineup.
Yeah, McLean's going to come out for Tremont. Poppenhouse going to come in.
This place is starting to really pack it in here as they get it to Poppenhouse, who drives the lane, kicks to the corner. Meeker, 3-pointer. No good. Tipped. Rebound by Smith, who just goes up with a floater. In and out. Rebound.
Foul Meeker.
So Hoagland gets the rebound. So that's their first foul here in the 3rd. You know, to Tremont's credit, they've really done a great job not, fouling a whole lot in this tournament. And Marr going to drive baseline. Kicks down to Carrick. Good find there, yeah. Great job by Carrick to find some open space and get a good look there. So it's an 8-point game. You want to be around, 4, headed into the 4th with some momentum.
Just get a couple stops.
As Meeker kicks to Poppenhouse, who drives, hop step into the lane, misses it. Was wide open there.
Defensive miscue, got lucky, missed it.
Carrick, if you're PORTA, you need to get some good looks as Carrick drives, has to pick up his dribble, get it back out to Hoagland. Down low to Carter. Back to Marr, who pull up jumper. No good. Rebound by Smith. Kaiser gonna bring it up. Gets it ahead to Poppenhouse, who just goes right by Hoagland.
Fouled by Carter.
Must have got him on the hand there on the way up, because Looked pretty clean up here, but you got a better view over there.
At the line, Josh Pappenhouse, shooting 2.
Pappenhouse's first free throw is no good. So it stays at 8-point game, and Hoke will come in for Hoagland.
Not a bad break for him. You know you're going to need him if you want to win this game for Porta. Get him a quick rest here before the end of the quarter.
Pappenhouse misses both, rebound by Hoke. So it stays at an 8-point game, 1:40 to go in the third quarter.
I think you got to drive downhill if you're Porta, get something close to the rim, maybe draw some contact.
You maybe do the same thing on the other end if you're Tremont at, Porta. Oh, here's a 3 from Carrick, in and out, rolled out.
Really good look, too.
But if you're Tremont, maybe try and force some contact as Meeker does there. So that is the 15th foul, I believe. So that's his McClure's second. Meeker makes the first.
For Tremont, you'd like to get this back up to 10.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might if Meeker can make the second one.
So
and if you get a stop, you could be up 12 or 13.
Gavin Grunwald comes in for Jet Carrick. And Meeker makes both, so it's a 10-point lead. So now if you are Porta, you want to get it to 6 now. You kind of
get a couple. You got to get a basket here, then a stop, and another basket.
Grunwald.
It's like maybe a
kicks out to Marr, who drives, goes up.
Fouled on the arm. Looks like
Miller Reynolds there.
Miller Reynolds.
So they'll call it on Pappenhouse. Makes his first. So down to a 9-point game.
Returning for the Turks, number 3, Ryan Kaiser.
Eight-point game. Now Tremont in front.
Kaiser back in. Got a quick break.
Gets it to Pappenhouse. Over to Smith in the corner. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Over to Reynolds, almost stolen. Gonna stay with
McLean, or not McLean,
McClure.
McClure.
Possession stays with Tremont.
Kaiser off the inbound, gets it over to Emick. Back to Reynolds, to the corner, Pappenhouse, over to Kaiser now.
See 40 seconds, they get a quick one. If not, they might hold it here.
Tipped away, foul, so that is his third.
That's not, sending him to the line too, that's not smart.
Yeah.
Sure, you get the ball back, but.
Such a great free throw shooter in Reynolds too.
Exactly, yeah, not a smart foul.
Missed his first, so I may have jinxed him there.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it is smart and misses both, and then Porta can cut this to 6 because they get the ball back. We'll see.
And he makes one, so 9-point lead. Marr gonna bring it up. Wait for the call from
coach. Looks like he's gonna, I'll assume they're gonna hold for one here.
Rice,
but
yep. Under 30 seconds, but we've seen a lot of,
And a foul on
Emick there.
Foul to give, go for the steal. They're going to call 30. Porta's going to call 32nd here to sort things out. Maybe get a look before the end of the third quarter.
24.1 seconds to go here. 9-point lead. We'll be back. Back here, 24.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blue Jay ball down by 9.
see. I'm sure they drew up a set play. Maybe either for they almost
Get it to
throw
Carter.
it. Wow.
Carter's feet.
Wow, on a foul on Tremont. No, they stepped out of bounds.
So it seemed to be called pretty late there. Carter was almost all the way to the basket when they called it.
Held his hand up for a foul, and then he pointed. So Tremont gets a break. Now can extend this to double digits if they can score
10 seconds now. Miller Reynolds gets it to Kaiser.
Weave. Kaiser gets downhill.
Gets down lane. No good. Hoke.
Got to push. Second.
Hoke at half court. Shot no good off the rim. So it's a 9-point lead for the Turks. We will be back for the fourth quarter action. Back here, fourth quarter. Tremont leads by 9. Kaiser gets to Meeker. Meeker gonna drive kick to McLean, three-pointer. He shot plenty of those today, missed that one. Gets his rebound, kicks down to Kaiser.
Great second
effort. That one falls.
Kaiser seems like he hasn't scored in a while, but he gets on the board now. Back up to 11-point lead for the Turks.
So Drew Marr brings it up, gets over to Grown World.
Almost stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Back Hoagland. Back down to Grown World, who goes up, missed
gotta
it.
Make that one.
Tipped by, they say, Hope.
Yeah, he should have just, I think he just should have went up right-handed. Kind of altered his shot, went up left-handed. I'm not really sure what he was doing there.
Is Marr.
Having trouble getting it in.
Gets it into McClure. Barely there.
Kaiser almost stole that. Now you got to get it back across half court here.
Just to the left. Gets to Marr. Down low to Hoagland to Hoke now. Good find there. Goes up.
Foul. All right.
Foul.
I think that's what you got to do if you're Porta. Get the ball inside, see if you can get some layups, and maybe get to the free throw line, cut into this deficit. You're down 11, 7:16 to play, so can't allow Tremont to score many more points.
Hoke missed the first there. So he makes the second. As Kaiser will bring it up.
10-point lead still for the Turks. Maybe I'd like to see him grind out a possession.
Yeah.
Get a good look.
To Dawson in the corner.
Travel. Wow. Just going too quick. So McClure has it. He'll bring it up for the Blue Jays, guarded by Kaiser.
McClure now has it stolen away by Kaiser.
Wow.
Great job by Kaiser. Good defense there.
Unbelievable. That's what you can't have if you're Porta. You can't have turnovers when you're down double digits in the fourth quarter.
McClure to Grown World. Back to McClure. It's really nowhere, nothing. Good defense here from the Turks to Hoagland in the corner.
Trap.
Down low to Marr. Out to McClure to Hoagland. Three-pointer.
Rare three from him.
No good. Rebound by the Blue Jays. Gets it down to Hoagland and in for the score. So it's a 10-point game. 6.5, just under 6.5 to play here.
Obviously got to string together some stops.
Meeker, three-pointer, is in.
Wow, goes in.
Bounced off the front and then off the glass and in.
You don't see many soft touches from the Williamsville rims.
No. As Maher takes it straight to the basket, misses it. Rebound by Hoke. And
finish.
in. So
Still
they're kind of keeping pace here, but
got to get some stops. You know, can't go back and forth.
Cannot. At some point, it needs to end if you want to try and get back into this one. But Meeker gets over to Miller Reynolds, who jabs, drives, kicks. Dawson, corner 3. No good. Rebound by Hoagland.
Got to push.
So they got to stop. So now they've got to go down and score rather fast, and they just kind of let Maher take it, and he throws it off. Yeah,
just out of control.
He may have just jump stopped there and threw up a shot, and he probably would have made it. Blocked by Hoagland, but they're going to call a foul on, I think, McClure first.
Porta AC foul number 4, Griffin McClure.
Down to Dawson, his shot no good.
A lot of contact.
Yeah. McClure gets over to Maher, wide open for a 3. This one
what
goes.
they needed. Down to 8.
Yeah, basically 5 minutes to go here.
I think this is your only opportunity if you're Porta. You got to get at least 2 or 3 stops in a row. If you don't get that, I don't think you win this game.
Sense of urgency coming as Miller Reynolds.
That's a foul.
Swatted away, but they no foul call yet.
Yeah, that was a foul. But
they didn't really they didn't call it till the bump there. But
both guys hit him on the arm.
Yeah.
Carrick will come back in for Hoke. I don't know. Hoagland's still in the game, but Porta's best offense has been getting the ball down low.
McClure has 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful as Kaiser.
Missed it. You got to capitalize now after Porta.
And he almost, and it's still almost stolen. He picks it up, gets it to McClure, cross court to Grown World. He's got to get it across. They do.
This is your opportunity.
To McClure. And
almost. Whoa. Smart play. Carrick almost lost it out of bounds. Yeah. Throws it off of
McLean, and then almost touched him out of bounds.
Yeah.
So.
But, see, I think you still have plenty of time, 4:35. But I think you got to get the ball. Got to get a layup, I think, in my opinion. Or McClure's going to be open.
Deep 3 is no good.
Great rebound.
Rebound, gets it. Grown World has it not stolen, gets it to Maher. Now to McClure. Goes up and in.
This is your opportunity. Got to get 2 more stops.
6-point game. You start to feel better about yourself already.
Absolutely. 2 more stops, couple baskets, and you're right there.
You need to be careful if you're McClure, though. You've got 4 fouls. You cannot foul here. McLean down low.
That's a foul.
Foul by Hoagland, but.
Yeah, I think you're.
So McLean heads to the line, but.
Obviously, McLean.
You'd rather foul McLean rather than, Meeker or even.
Needs to miss these.
Miller Reynolds.
Timeout.
So timeout taken. We'll be back after the timeout. Back here, 4:04 to play after the Tremont timeout. Porta taking a while to get back in off the timeout, but McLean headed to the line. As I was saying, you'd rather have McLean at the line rather than Miller Reynolds or Hunter Smith, but.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for Porta, McLean's got to miss these 2 and then got to go hit it.
And Hoagland at 3 fouls, and so is McClure, so.
Got to be careful. McClure's got 4, actually.
Yeah, so he will. Definitely not quite be as aggressive on defense, which could affect you.
And he does miss the first.
McLean misses the first.
Again, got to capitalize on opportunities.
You get this down to 4.
Shout out to Carson Kohler. He has showed up here for the championship game.
McLean, second free throw is in, so it's a 7-point game now. Still feel pretty good if you're PORTA right now. You've got to
hit a big 3 here, and you're back down to 4. We're going to run
Mar
off a couple
Here's
screens.
Mar for a 3.
Oh,
no good.
Short.
Kaiser going to push it up. McClure has to be careful, and he is. Missed the shot was Emick. Jet Carrick going to bring it up. He'll take it all the way. Foul.
Block. Wow, that could have gone either way. PORTA's fortunate. Now they get 2 free throws.
Jet Carrick kind of just ran in through him, but they call a block.
Number 2, Miller Reynolds. At the line, Jet Carrick. Shooting 2.
Carrick at the line for 2. Makes his first.
There you go. Get this back down to 5 here with 3:41 left.
Miller Reynolds comes out for some reason. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're Tremont. You're only up 6.
And PORTA is all the momentum in favor of PORTA right now.
I think so too. You know, they're hanging around here.
Carrick makes the second, so it's a 5-point game.
Yep. To be honest, PORTA's got nothing to lose here. I think everyone expected Tremont to win this game. They're the higher seed. You're PORTA, you know, just keep chipping away.
As they get it down to Emick, who goes up.
Wow.
And that's just, and the only reason he really makes that shot is because McClure has to be careful with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Had he been at 3, he would have, you know, stayed on it tighter. Yeah, but Mar
7. I think you got to get a 3 here. You know, you can't just keep going back and forth. There's a 3.
McClure
No, pass
didn't
it
shoot
up.
it.
Wow.
Gets it to Groenworld. Gets over to Carrick. You might want to see Drew Carter come in.
That's
pull
not a
up
good
jumper
shot. Well, it went in.
So it's a 5-point lead.
Got to get a stop. Can't just, you know, getting like I just said, can't keep going back and forth.
McLean tips Kaiser. Goes to the lane.
Oh, that was a foul.
No good. Rebound by Groenworld. Stolen by Kaiser, who goes up. He's fouled.
I mean, I thought Hoagland fouled Kaiser initially, so, but they get this, the break here. Kaiser up 5. He'll go to the line. 2:44 to play here in this 3rd and 4th place game.
Kaiser, pretty good free throw shooter. Made one earlier. Makes this one too. Kaiser at the line for his second now. Hoagland is out, and in comes Hoke. But you know, you maybe want to see Drew Carter come in.
Yeah,
you know, he's been kind of their 3-point threat.
You need some 3s here. Miss.
And missed it. So Poppenhouse gets it.
Rebound.
6-point lead. Emick, 3-pointer. No good rebound.
Off Kaiser.
So it'll be PORTA ball.
Obviously, you would have liked to see Kaiser miss both if you're the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
but it's still a 6-point game, 2:37 to go. If you get a couple open looks from 3 and knock them down.
You could cut this lead to 3 or 4 here. You need to score, though.
And you can't score and allow Tremont to go score. That's been their problem.
Got to get back on defense. McClure.
Quick 3-pointer. It's not a good shot, though.
Tipped. Poppenhouse gets it ahead to Smith, who gets it back to
smartly
Kaiser, who drives the lane.
Foul on Hoagland. So, yeah, I mean,
2:16 to go. It's a
underneath for Tremont now.
6-point game. But PORTA at 4 fouls in the quarter. So
yeah, that's what you don't. I mean, honest, you know, that's not a horrible thing because you're gonna have to foul anyways by the looks of it. So you don't want to keep, you know, having to give fouls. You can stop the clock and get the ball back a lot quicker. But Tremont's probably gonna.
Smith down low. McLean wide open. Just a miscue.
Wow. That's a great play from Tremont though. They run Smith off of 2 screens, and you know, miscommunication leaves McLean wide open.
Screen
back
from
up to
Hope.
8.
Nowhere to go.
Find a shot.
Gets it tipped away.
Turnover.
McLean's got it. He'll slow it down.
PORTA's probably got to think about fouling here soon after this possession.
Emick gets it to Smith, but if they get a stop and a quick score, maybe feel better. Poppenhouse in the corner thought about shooting it.
Smart decision. Waste more time, I think.
Gets it back to Kaiser.
think if you're Tremont, you'll take a layup.
Down low.
And a turnover.
Porta ball, so.
Porta still has a shot here, 1:30 to go, but they need. Tremont's going to take a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
Timeout. Back here with a minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter. Tremont up by 8. Porta's got some work to do, but they've got the ball, so you need to score here. You cannot afford any more missed possessions.
Honestly, I'd draw up a play for a 3.
So they get Carrick.
It's like they're going to.
Bar.
Oh, he should have shot it.
Drives down. Jumper is
Took
good.
The jumper. I thought he could have had that 3 though.
So it's a 6-point game now. You don't know. You don't really want to foul anymore because it's so close.
No, yeah. I think you grind. Tremont gets this probably within 40 seconds.
Tipped.
Turnover.
McClure gets it.
Got to push.
McClure. No foul called. Carter gets it. Missed. Rebound. Carrick.
Oh, they had Marr for a 3.
Tipped away, but right to Hoke. Now to Marr. Over to Carter.
Got to shoot that.
3-pointer is no good. Rebound by Kaiser. 45 seconds
Great
to go.
look from Carter. Porta's going to foul. 44 seconds left.
So now they're in the bonus. So they had plenty of chances there to cut this to
they did.
a 4-point game, and
they had the look they wanted.
Yeah, with still around they still would have been around a minute had they made basically any one of those shots.
Yeah, but it's
Kaiser makes the first, so it's a 7-point game.
Place is really starting to get crowded here.
You can see a lot of people out in the hallway.
A lot of people on the hallway waiting to get in.
Kaiser makes both, so Grown World comes in for Hoke. Maybe smaller lineup, get some quicker shots off. This is by far their smallest lineup in. Drew Carter will bring it up with 40 seconds.
It's small because they need a 3. You're down 8, 37. You can't just waste time holding the ball up top.
Yeah.
Got to find something.
Nothing there. Carrick drives, goes, has it just taken out of his hands, gets it to Kaiser.
Like
no foul call. Still no foul called. There's one finally called. So 25 seconds left.
I think you're going to foul down 8. If they make both and you don't get a score, I'd be interested to see if they foul again, considering it's probably not likely. Yeah, Porta's not going to come back and win this game, most likely. But
Kaiser, if he hits these, it's a 10-point game. This one's all but over.
Yeah.
Makes the first, so it's a 9-point, 3-possession. Timeout called by Porta. We'll be back after the timeout.
Bring us back.
We're back here, 25.8 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Kaiser makes his second.
10-point game. Porta's got to have a quick 3 here.
And Gernroll brings it up, gets it to Carter.
Got to shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're
Mar
doing
in the
here.
corner. He's got to shoot it now.
Gotta do
Step back
something.
3 is in.
Wow. Timeout, Porta.
7-point
timeout.
lead. 15.4 seconds. It's still a lot of what ifs left in this one. We'll be back after the timeout. Back here, 15.4 seconds to go. A 7-point lead still for the Turks. I mean, not quite sure if fouling is the right move here, as we've only got 15 seconds. I just think that this one is probably over.
Yeah, too late. Let's see if they get it in.
Kind of foul, but.
Foul, yeah. I mean, yeah, not enough time. Not enough time. But you know what? Give credit to Porta this tournament, man. You know,
they've done
they
a great job.
Hard-fought win over
Chicago Bowen. And then Bluffs.
Down 16-4 against the Bluffs.
Yeah.
Come back and win. Obviously, Williamsville put it to them a couple nights ago, but Williamsville's ranked number 2 in 2A for a reason. And then, you know, you come in playing a third-place game. You know, Tremont's really, really good team, and, you know, you're fighting your tail off here, trying to come back.
Tremont's playing their best basketball
Tremont is playing
now.
really good basketball right now, yes. They're playing the best basketball they have all year.
And Carter
Wow.
lost it.
Off his foot. This one's over. 10 seconds still to play.
Carter just dribbled it off of his foot.
Yep.
So Kaiser will inbound quickly to McLean, gets a shot
Lob.
through. 8 seconds now.
Porta's gonna need a quick 3.
Throw up a shot. Carrick is off.
Short.
So
This one's over.
yeah, so we've got a
Tremont.
championship game on your way here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Here we
Join
go.
us for that one. We'll see you in a little bit.